Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Uma Musume, I thought I would show off my completed racers that I'll be using in the Taurus Cup Open League. I did a bunch of farming the last couple of days. I think I've taken these guys as far as I will. But Simboli Rudolph is the only one that I have with the S in medium. The other two, Goldship and Marzensky, I don't have. I just kept having problems with their runs. I would either get the S and then I would lose in the URA finale, or their stats would be so low that they wouldn't be worth using. But with Simboli Rudolph, we were able to get a decent build and then get the S in medium. And then I'm not going to show the details of my builds here. I'll do that after it's all done, kind of as like a retrospection. Retrospective. Alright, but then in this video, let's look at one win from each of my racers, see if you can guess who's going to get the win each time. But I have Marzensky running as a front runner, and then I have Simboli Rudolph running as a pace chaser, and then Goldship running as a end closer. So I thought I would just kind of like spread them out, you know. They all have different styles, maybe they can cover for each other somehow. And then Simboli Rudolph probably saw there. Wasn't able to get the swinging maestro for her. So instead she has the breath of fresh air, which is not as good of a recovery as the maestro, but I gave her another one for pace chaser. Hopefully that'll be good enough. And yeah, I like front runners. So I want to work on Silent Suzuka. I want to pull Seiyun Sky. I think maybe Kitasan Black, also a front runner. That was a cool moment to see my three racers in the top three, or the front three positions. Alright, who's going to win here? And it's going to be Goldship, hooray. Goldship is kind of my not-so-secret weapon. Like Marzensky, you know, she runs to the front, so she gets a lot of the attention, but Goldship, I think, has a better win rate. Alright, so that leaves Simboli Rudolph and Marzensky, who's going to win this one. And it seems like every time I join a room, my Marzensky is always the #1 favorite, which I don't like. Just puts expectations on my shoulders. We have a couple green skills. But yeah, it was really interesting to go through career mode and then try to make it so that your overall rank doesn't go over B, over 8200. And so actually for all these characters, I only ended up with like maybe 5-6 skills each, so I had to be very careful about which skills I chose. And then I would often end with like just hundreds of skill points unused because I didn't want to go over B. Alright, Simboli Rudolph already in second place, so that might be a hint who wins here. Yeah, usually she's around like 6 or 5 or 6. And I don't know about these room races, room matches, if like 9 versus 18 or something like gives you an accurate picture of what to expect from Champions meeting, the real thing. But I find it more fun when there's more racers on the ground. I've also heard that these room matches don't give you a good idea of what the actual real thing of the Champions meeting is going to be like. So we'll see. Okay, here again, my three guys in the first 3 positions. Very exciting. But yeah, Simboli Rudolph's going to pull it off. And it's wild, you know, to look at like how the outcome of every race is so different, you know? Even though I'm running the 3 same characters every time. but that's a part of horse racing. So yeah, that's why I'm running 3 different guys with 3 different styles. In case one of them doesn't perform, maybe the other 2 can make up for it. Alright, so there again, Marzensky, number 1. Oh, and debuffs. I'm not bothering with debuffs. Looking ahead at where JP is going, like debuffs, they get power crept out of the game, and then they don't offer any new, stronger debuffs. Maybe the developers felt that like debuffs was not like in the spirit of horse racing, so they really haven't supported it lately. So I'm not going to bother using it. Okay, my Marzensky had a late start, but is now in the front anyway. And since she's the last one of my team to not get a win, she's going to get the win here. But yeah, performance is so different, race to race. And I always like seeing Tokai Teo. I feel like she's one of the less popular to run against people that I play. But I like her. I want to see if I can use her in the future for a champions meeting. Yeah, but Open League. It's really interesting to try to build within those limitations. I might just kind of continue with Open League from now on. And it's nice because, like, even if you're playing against whales, you still have both the same restrictions on you, and so they can't just run away with it, like in Graded, where there is no upper limit. So yeah, I might stick to Open League, since I am a minnow. Okay, Marzensky. A dominant run here. Okay, so those are my guys. I think every day that I do races in the actual Champions meeting, I'll put up videos of those too. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.